Hey, what's up, guys? It's KT with BigBacktoSnack, and the topic of this video is going to be about the weight loss journey, the eventual plateau that you reach, and like overcoming, or the mindset that you need to overcome it. Um, Now, when you first get started in this journey, like the first 6 to 8 weeks, you're gonna lose like 10 to 15 pounds really, really fast. Of course, this is after you decide to actually lock in. This may even be before you start tracking calories or, even setting a set standard as far as like your steps, you know. And you just kind of just going to the gym every day and you're not drinking alcohol, some stupid stuff like that, or like eating fried foods. So basically the basic stuff. um, Eventually you get to a point to where you've been stepping on the scale for weeks at this point. Every time you step on the scale, number goes down. It feels good, boosting dopamine. Um, Not too long into the journey, again around the 6 to 8 weeks, this is when the scale turns on you. All right, scale has been really supportive of your journey so far, but for whatever reason, this motherfucker gets envious and then he starts hating on your ass. And now it's not cooperative. Now it doesn't want to give you the number that you want. So now your motivation starts to wane a little bit because it's like every time I step on the scale, it's going up. It's either staying the same or it's going up by like a couple of ounces, right? And I mean, it pisses you off, man. And it's a motivation killer. That's why by this time you've been going consistently to the gym. Hopefully, you have enough willpower to push through it, because that's the only way you're gonna go through it. Everybody tells you like, "Hey, man, just ignore the scale, ignore the scale." Nobody fucking does that, man. Nobody can. Like, even as far as I am, and I know that I can't rely on the scale. I gotta more so focus on the mirror and what's in front of me. Dude, I step on the scale like fucking 30 times a day, doing little weird stuff like, hey, if I move the scale over here to this part of the floor, maybe the number goes down. I'm telling you, I've tried everything to get a lower number. Man, I would take my goddamn skin off if that shit would get a lower a lower number on the scale, right? So it's one of those things to where you just have to make the mental adjustment, man. Like, hey, I've been doing what I'm supposed to do. I'm walking, I'm working out. Um, this stuff works. Now, if you haven't made the adjustment on tracking your calories and set it a goal, I mean, anywhere from like 8 to 10,000 steps a day, you're dead wrong. And you're gonna stay stalled out until you start doing that. I know people don't like to hear it, but you got to track your calories, man. You got to keep up with your macros. Your fats, your protein, and your carbs. Right? You want to keep your protein high so you maintain the muscle. Now the fat, it helps, I guess, keep you fuller. It's like it keeps you satisfied basically. But you want low fat. You want meals that they're like low in fat, because the higher it is in fat, the more calories it has, and so you will be hungry like later on. Of course, you want carbs, but carbs contribute to like the your water weight being increased, and so when you step on the scale the next day, it's gonna be like fluctuating. Probably like 2 to 3 pounds. Again, motivation killer. Um, Man, I got to move out of this area. It's like people coming, but